My husband, 46M, was totally shocked at how far it was, so I tried finding another group closer to where I live, but I can't really find anything else. This morning, I told my husband that I really want to join the orchestra. He got annoyed and said it was too far and that it would add thousands of kilometers to our car. I suggested organizing a carpool, but then he got angry and said he was disgusted by my unilateral decision to join. He accused me of abandoning all my responsibilities, just like I do now when I practice daily. He also said it doesn't fit with the swimming and ski courses. I can make it fit. How can I just drop everything for myself? I know in my heart that I don't neglect my duties. I'm the only one who cooks, cleans, helps the kids with homework, deals with the kids all the time, and organizes everything they need for their various activities, ski, swim, kung fu, etc. In the past, I even did the small chores he was supposed to do himself when I got tired of waiting for him to do them. Never once did I complain. Did I approach it the wrong way? He said he would have liked me to ask his opinion. Am I asking for too much time for myself? I already practice on my own 1 to 2 hours almost daily. Introspectively, maybe I just need a break from my family to find myself. Shouldn't I be able to find that when I go back to work? Edit. I told him I probably won't join because of his reaction. He's all happy now, yet I'm feeling dejected. Update 1 day later. First of all, I want to thank all of you for taking the time to read my post and to those who have replied with concern. I never intended to seek so much attention. Being the introverted person I am, it felt a bit uneasy, but I have to admit, in all honesty, it felt really good to be supported like this. I will add that although I do most of the housework, he does help, and when he helps, and I thank him, he mentions that at least he feels like he's contributing. So yesterday, I mentioned to my husband that I would like him to really think about what I'm asking and that I felt his reaction was a bit excessive. Later, he called me back to apologize for his reaction, admitting it was a knee-jerk response to what I had said. He told me there was really no reason to stop me from going. However, he mentioned that he feels I've been lagging behind with my household tasks, and while correlation is not causation, he had the impression that my cello playing was a factor. I told him that the kids are home all the time and that it's 4 kiddos plus 1 working husband, against 1 when it comes to keeping the house clean. The main floor is always clean, the washrooms are washed, and I've been doing some decluttering here and there. I'm very much not up to date with my laundry because I'm exhausted. Not to mention, it's all fine and dandy when we go camping, but who preps everything for camping? Who cleans the tent and washes and dries the tarps afterward? Who does all the camping laundry? I think it's unrealistic for him to expect me to do all that without feeling overwhelmed. Cello playing has been my release, not the cause of my lagging behind. It's what keeps me sane and prevents me from breaking down. He said there's no real reason for me not to join, but that in the end, I would be dumping whatever I do on Saturday morning onto him, meaning he'd have to take over what I was supposed to do. But in my head, I know for sure he won't do anything until I get back anyway. I told him he could take this opportunity to play video games with the kids without feeling guilty. Whatever he chooses, I'll support him, but I'm joining my orchestra. Again, thank you all for reminding me of my value and who I am. Virtual hugs to all. Edit. Holy guys, I still can't catch up with all the messages. Okay, to answer some questions I briefly saw, yes, I'm happy to go, and if you knew me, you'd kind of understand why. I'm very content with very little. I grew up in a broken family, almost always alone, so when I get something I really, really like, it's like Christmas with sprinkles for me. I'm usually super positive and cheery, and I'm trying to coax that person out again after years of feeling less than. I was in therapy for almost 5 years, and it helped immensely. I had to stop for financial reasons, and I wish I could get back into it, but my cello has been eating away at my savings. My kids are 14, 11, 9, and 5. They do chores before getting access to electronics and all, but they are small chores. They help me with laundry, cook their own breakfast and lunch, and put away their mess with a bit of reminding. We are in the process of selecting which toys to keep, so they've been absorbed by that. As a kid, I had to raise myself, so I missed out on a bit of my childhood. I want my kids to have fun memories of their summer, so I keep their chores to basic stuff. I mean, with 4 kids in the house, it's a constant cycle of telling them to pick up after themselves or playing middle woman between squabbling siblings, so they still have quite a bit to deal with. Yes, I'm aware that he is a bit egocentric. We have a dynamic that fosters this whole interaction. I need to put my needs first, and I thought I had it down last spring, but it looks like my self-doubt is creeping back. It's hard because I want to be attentive to his concerns and not just brush them away. Thanks to all of you, I snapped out of it, and I'm asserting myself again. I'm looking forward to going back to work, but it's my son's 3rd year in high school, and apparently, things will step up a notch. It's also my eldest daughter's entrance exams for some exclusive schools this September to October, so I want to be there for both of them. I'll see how things go after the first semester. If all goes well, I'll start looking for a job. Do I see him as a bad husband? Oof, tough question. No, I don't see it that way. I see that we both need to work on this. I need to call him out when he's being a jerk and controlling. He does have a caring side, like when he brings me my iron pill in the morning because he knows I have to wait an hour before eating after I take it. It's so foreign for me to think that someone would be happy for me at their own expense. Maybe that's another issue I need to discuss with my therapist when I see her again.